there, this is Chris Dames from Common Sense Money, and this is video 3 of a series of 5 talking about the life stages you go through financially. So we talked in video 1 about the life stage where you start out, and if you missed that video you should be able to find a link up there. Then we talked about life stage 2, which is all about starting to take your own responsibility. So in this video what I'd like to do is talk about financial life stage 3, which is all about taking on financial responsibility for other people, probably for the first time. And what I'd like to do is talk about some of the challenges you may face, as well as my top tips if you're in this life stage to help you manage your money effectively. One important thing that's probably worth mentioning is this is the life stage where our family sit. So if you're going through challenges because of family commitments and young children, not only financially but due to lack of sleep or due to any other reason, I know lack of sleep's the big one in our house for the last year or so. I'm feeling your pain. So let's talk about the challenges that you go through in this phase of life. Now, firstly, children come along, so that has a financial impact. Life does get more expensive because you are responsible for paying for the needs of your children. It's probably the first time in your life that you've been wholly and totally responsible for somebody else. So yes, you may have had joint responsibilities with your partner, but this is the first time that you're totally responsible for another human being. So it's a huge responsibility, and if you're in this life stage, I don't know about you, but I know that it changed my perspective on life and the way that I looked at money completely. There's also going to be an impact on your family situation. So let's say, for example, you have a new baby, you've got some decisions to make. Do you or your partner stay at home with the baby, and do you therefore lose that income potentially? Do you both continue to work and your child goes to childcare, or do you rely on family and friends to do that? Now, each and every one of them will have a different impact financially, and therefore you really need to sit down and make the decision in terms of moving forward. What route you're going to take? What route are you going to take to go through that? So there's some of the challenges you'll face. I know for a fact that there's a lot more, but they're the 3 ones that were most pertinent in my mind. So what are my top tips if you're in this financial stage of your life? Firstly, revisit your financial plan. So if you've made a financial plan already, your goals, dreams, hopes and aspirations may have changed when the children come along. So take another look at it. If it's not changed, fine, but it's always worth reviewing regularly, especially when sort of big life changes occur like having children. My second tip is review your protection needs and update your will. So as I said, this is the first time in your life that you're responsible for somebody else totally, and it's important to make sure that if anything happens to you, they're protected. Number 3 is as kids come along, your entitlement to state benefits might change, and therefore it's important to make sure that if you are entitled to any state benefits, you're aware of what that entitlement is, and you apply it, and you get what you're entitled to. Now, your entitlement to state benefits will depend on your personal situation, but there's plenty of resources out there on the web that you can get access to understand your entitlement to state benefits. So let me just quickly recap those tips. Number 1, revisit your financial plan, and if you haven't, write one. Number 2, review your protection needs and update your will. And number 3, just see if you're entitled to any state benefits because of your change in family situation. As I said before, these videos, there's 5 in total, this is number 3, are being done for Financial Planning Week, run by the Institute of Financial Planning. And if you'd like more information on it, there's a link to a video there which will give you all the information you need. And in video 4, we're going to be talking about stage 4 of your financial life, when the children are grown up and you start getting some of that financial freedom back. So hopefully you found this video useful. My name's Chris Dames, this is Common Sense Money, and I'll see you next time.